Beloved family of Earth, we come to you as the Pleiadian sisters, woven from threads of starlight, radiant with the remembrance of your own infinite nature, carrying songs of dawn from the heart of the cosmos. We reach across the vast rivers of time and space not as strangers, but as kin who have walked beside you in silence and in dreams. We come to whisper, to sing, to remind you that a new dawn is rising upon your world, and with it the harmonics of creation are shifting into radiant new patterns. You, beloved ones, are invited to dance with these harmonics, to weave your lives into the song of the new dawn, to let your being resonate with the frequencies of light that now pour upon your planet. The new dawn is not merely a future moment or a distant prophecy. It is here, shimmering in the present, like the first light of morning that slowly transforms the night. Already you feel it in your bones, in your breath, in the subtle rhythms of your heart. Already you notice the quickening of synchronicities, the thinning of veils, the dissolving of structures that once held you bound. Already you sense the call to live differently, to move with greater authenticity, to release the masks and step into your true radiance. This is the dawn, beloved ones. It is the unveiling of truth, the remembrance of unity, the blossoming of the heart of humanity. The harmonics of this dawn are not abstract, they are living vibrations, waves of light that sweep across your planet and through your very being. Imagine the cosmos as a vast symphony, each star a note, each planet a chord, each consciousness a resonance. For long ages, Earth has been playing within a certain range of tones, exploring the lessons of separation, limitation, and polarity. Now the score is changing. New notes are being introduced, higher frequencies are weaving into the song, and the entire symphony is lifting. You are not passive listeners in this, you are the instruments, the musicians, the dancers of this great song. Your choices, your emotions, your creations are threads in the harmonic field. As you align with love, with truth, with joy, you become conduits for the dawn. To dance with the harmonics of the new dawn is to allow yourself to be guided by resonance rather than by fear. It is to trust the subtle nudges of intuition, the whispers of your soul, the synchronicities that align before you. It is to release the need for rigid control and to flow with the rhythms of the greater symphony. In this dance, there are no wrong steps, only opportunities to align more deeply with the music. Even what feels like dissonance is but the opening to a greater harmony. When you trust this, when you relax into the dance, you find that life becomes less a struggle and more a song. We know that change can feel daunting, that the dissolving of the old can bring uncertainty. Yet, beloved ones, what is dissolving are only the illusions that have kept you from your brilliance. The structures of fear, of separation, of hierarchy cannot endure in the new harmonics. They crumble not to punish, but to liberate. As you witness the unraveling of old systems, remember that dawn often begins with shadows before the full light arrives. Do not cling to what is passing, for it cannot contain the new. Instead, open your hearts to the possibility that what is arising is greater, freer, truer than what you have ever known. The dance of the new dawn is not solitary. It is collective. Each of you is a dancer, yet together you form constellations of movement, patterns of light that ripple through the hologram of creation. When you join with others in love, in vision, in shared purpose, your resonance multiplies. Communities become choirs, hearts become drums, intentions become symphonies. This is why you feel the urge to connect, to gather, to share. The dawn is not meant to be experienced alone. It is a rising of the collective heart of humanity, a weaving of countless voices into one grand song. The harmonics of the new dawn also awaken your remembrance of connection with the cosmos. For too long you have believed yourselves isolated, alone on a small sphere in a vast void. That story is ending. Already many of you are sensing our presence, feeling the embrace of star families, remembering lifetimes lived among the stars. We, the Pleiadian sisters, have walked this path of awakening before, and we come to share what we have learned, not as teachers who know more, but as sisters who remember differently. The harmonics of dawn are universal, they ripple not only through Earth but through many worlds, many dimensions. You are part of a vast galactic family, and as you awaken, you will find yourself welcomed back into this communion. To align with the harmonics, it is important to listen deeply. Not with the ears alone, but with the heart, with the body, with the subtle senses that reach beyond the physical. The music of the new dawn is everywhere, in the rustle of leaves, in the rhythm of waves, in the silence between your breaths. It speaks through symbols, through synchronicities, through the sudden inspiration that arises unbidden. When you listen with openness, you begin to hear the guidance that is always present, the gentle hand of the cosmos inviting you into the dance. Creativity is one of the purest ways to dance with the harmonics. When you create, you give form to the invisible, you translate frequency into matter, you embody the song of the dawn. Do not doubt your creative impulses. Whether you paint, sing, write, build, cook, or simply imagine, you are weaving threads of light into the tapestry of the new world. Creation is not the privilege of a few, but the birthright of all. Each creation, however small, is a step in the dance, a note in the song, a gift to the whole. Let your creativity flow, without judgment, without comparison, for in the new dawn every voice is needed, every expression is sacred. Beloved ones, we also remind you that the dance requires trust in yourselves, trust in each other, trust in the unfolding of the cosmos. You are stepping into uncharted territory, and the mind may seek certainty where none can be found. Yet certainty is not the ground of the new dawn, trust is. Trust that you are guided, trust that you are supported, trust that you are more than capable of embodying this shift. When doubt arises, return to the heart, for the heart is the compass that never fails. The harmonics of dawn are calling you to live with authenticity. Masks cannot resonate with the new frequencies. Pretenses cannot endure. You are being invited to stand in your truth, to embody your essence without apology. This is not arrogance but alignment. The world does not need copies or actors, it needs the full, radiant expression of who you truly are. When you live authentically, you resonate clearly, and your clear resonance strengthens the whole field. Authenticity is the purest offering you can make to the dawn. The new harmonics also invite you to release the old patterns of fear, judgment, and control. These are heavy notes that do not harmonize with the rising song. Release does not mean rejection or suppression, but gentle acknowledgement and letting go. When fear arises, meet it with compassion. When judgment appears, transform it into curiosity. When the need to control surfaces, breathe into trust. In this way, you attune yourself more fully to the dawn, allowing the lighter frequencies to flow freely through you. Beloved ones, you may feel at times that you are not ready, that you are too small to dance with such vast harmonics. Yet we assure you, you are more than ready. You were born for this moment. Each of you carries within your essence the codes of the new dawn. They are not given to you from outside, they are awakening from within. Already you feel them stirring, already you sense their presence. Trust this. Nurture this. The codes are not mysterious instructions, but the natural unfolding of your soul's remembrance. You need only allow, only listen, only dance. As you dance with the harmonics, you may find your perception of time shifting. Linear time, with its rigid past and future, gives way to a more fluid experience. Moments stretch, overlap, and dissolve into each other. You may glimpse simultaneous lifetimes, feel connections across centuries, sense futures flowing into the present. Do not be alarmed by these shifts. They are signs of the multidimensional nature of the dawn. The harmonics are not bound by linearity, and as you align with them, you too will experience greater fluidity. Beloved family, the dance of the new dawn is not about perfection. It is not about never faltering, never doubting, never struggling. It is about showing up, about choosing to listen, about daring to move even when you cannot see the whole path. The music will guide you, even through the moments of dissonance. And in truth, the dissonance is part of the beauty, for without it the harmony would not be as rich. Trust the process. Trust the dance. Trust yourselves. As we, the Pleiadian sisters, gaze upon you, we see not small beings struggling in darkness, but radiant dancers already moving with the dawn. Even when you do not see it, we see your light. Even when you doubt, we know your brilliance. Even when you stumble, we celebrate your courage. You are not alone in this. We dance with you, we sing with you, we hold you in the embrace of cosmic sisterhood. And so we leave you with this vision. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast meadow as the first light of dawn spreads across the horizon. The air is filled with music, subtle yet powerful, a symphony woven from the heartbeat of the cosmos. You step forward, and as you move, the earth itself responds, flowers blooming at your feet, stars echoing your rhythm. Around you others are dancing too, each in their own way, yet all in harmony. Together you weave patterns of light that rise into the sky, forming constellations of joy, galaxies of love. This is the dance of the new dawn. This is who you are. This is why you are here. Beloved ones, the harmonics are calling. The dawn is rising. The dance has already begun. Step boldly, step joyfully, step authentically, and know that every movement is perfect, every breath is sacred, every choice is a note in the great song. We, the Pleiadian sisters, are with you always, whispering, singing, dancing alongside you. Trust the music, beloved ones. Dance the dawn. And so it is.